Hello, everybody, and welcome to this video where today we are going to get some inspiration for our week of creative creating by pulling some tarot and seeing what we get. Seeing what the week of August 11th will bring to us. And just maybe get some inspiration as to what you should be working on, what you should be doing. Not to should you to death, but just the thing. And I'm just kind of shuffling my cards up a little bit here, and then I'm going to, and this might be a little woo for you guys, so calm the hell down. Just enjoy the fucking ride, okay? Good Lord. You people, I swear. So I'm going to be putting some intentions in for creativity and doing the things that we do, be it writing, filmmaking, music, publishing, poetry, screenplays, novels, short stories, submitting stuff to publications, to art galleries, to exhibitions, to art shows, to art fairs. Any creative venture that we all do, trying to figure out what just kind of inspiration we could achieve from pulling something, and it'll just be a little bit fun. And if you guys end up liking this, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do more of this kind of stuff, because this is the kind of stuff I do when the camera's not on. So let's see. Uh-oh, you're not allowed to show up. Alright, so let's cut this deck a bunch until I feel good with it. Oh, that was actually quite interesting. Okay. So what is our creative week looking like this week of August 11th in the year of our Lord 2025? Okay, and what we have is the Five of Swords. Now, before we get into too much of this, I just did a members stream where I talked about the career reading I did for myself on the full moon. Super woo, calm the fuck down. Just enjoy it, guys. And if you want to know more about that, click the join button down below, join the crew, and then you can watch those daily live streams where we talk about stuff like that. But anyway, we went through a bunch of the stuff, and one of the things that we talked about was if you do tarot, charging your deck. And yes, you could pick up a book and learn what the cards mean. Yes, you can Google a card and find out what a card means. Or you can charge your deck, which you should do with your energy anyway. It's your deck. You charge your deck and give the deck intentions, this is how I'm going to read these cards. This is what's going to, how I'm going to do this. This is how this will be done. This is how I will interpret these things. And let the deck know all of your intentions with your intuition and how you do things. And then, when you look at the cards, whatever deck you have, whatever deck sings out to you, because there's tons of different tarot decks out there. I use the Rider-Waite because I think I just grew up with it, and it's just the classic tarot deck. But the images on the cards are there for a reason, for you, the reader, to interpret however you like. So if there are certain things that you see in a card that you don't read on Google or you don't read in a book, that doesn't make it wrong. if that's how you interpret the cards and you let the cards know beforehand how you are going to interpret those cards. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So 5 of Swords here. Now, there are a couple different ways I think most people would read this card, and then there's the way I read this card. And it's kind of one of these things where you have to determine like who you are in this scenario. Okay, like, are you the obvious winner of the battle with that smug little smirk on the face, taking all the swords from the people you just beat the shit out of? Are you this guy here who's just like, yeah, I lost, I'm walking away? Are you this guy here who's like crying, deciding if they're going to jump off the goddamn pier into the fucking lake or whatever the fuck that is? Okay. So that's one thing to do if you wanted to do that. The other thing that this card like really signifies is conflict, like a battle, maybe arguments, maybe betrayal, maybe just not a very peaceful thing. Also, maybe even somebody taking something from you where you feel wronged, and like you feel like somebody has taken your toys. Okay. Or it could be something to where like you went so hard at something, you put so much of yourself into something that you feel fucking exhausted. You won, but at what cost? Like, you feel awful and just depleted and shit, and maybe even fucking like guilty, and you feel like, oh fuck, maybe I went a little too hard on those people. So all in all, I think what can be learned from this is just to be careful, watch those around you, be kind to the people that are around you while you are doing your work, while you're working. And if you're going to be going into any like creative or business partnerships this week, okay, be very careful and make sure that it's above reproach. If there's anything that you think could end up being a problem later down the road, address it before you start putting ink to paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that shit now. Now, a lot of you who aren't into this shit are going to be going, well, yeah, that's fucking no shit, dude. Like, you should do that anyway. Correct. You should. The tarot deck and reading tarot cards is not reading the future. Okay? Like, this isn't like, oh, in the future, you will see a man in a green tunic and he's going to steal your swords. It's more like, hey, you already know this. I'm going to remind you to keep this in your head, because we are stupid human creatures that forget common sense all the fucking time. It's just a reminder. Calm the fuck down. You see what I'm saying? So just be careful with what you do. Be kind to the people who are around you while you're working. Be kind to yourself while you're working, while you're creating your novel, while you're writing your poems, while you're working on whatever the hell it is you're working on. Don't beat yourself up over it. Art is supposed to be a release. It's supposed to feel good. If you are working on something and you're beating yourself up during it and you're not feeling good while you do it, you're doing it wrong. You're arting wrong. This is a gift that's supposed to feel good. So if you are working on something and it doesn't feel good, stop. Stop working on something. Figure out what's wrong with you, like why you feel the way you feel, and then figure out a way to fix it. I know that's easier said than done, but then go back to your stuff. Because if you put a lot of bad mojo and bad energy and bad bullshit into your art, that's all people are going to see when they look at your art, when they read your book, when they look at your painting, when they listen to your music, when they watch your video. If you are just putting negative crap in because you got to get it done, you know, like it's just going to be shit. So stop, take care of yourself, and then fucking do the thing. Okay? So for me, this is telling me a few things because I'm not going to lie to you. I have quite a few different partnerships I'm going to be entering into over the course of the next few months, and some of them this week. Okay? So what that card told me is, dude, figure it out. Like, make sure you are doing this the right way. Do not just fucking run into this. Okay? And then also, don't be a dick. Just be nice. Okay? I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to be kinder to myself, be kinder to those around me. Try not to get fucked. I guess there's quite a few ways that I could get screwed on all of these deals right now. So maybe I should just like try a little harder to not get fucked. First time I've ever said that in my life. Anyway, I joke, guys. I joke. So type hard. Join the crew down below. This week is the last week for Seasons of the Muse crowdfunding campaign. The link for that will be down below. There's all sorts of cool perks and stuff that you could get with that. Please help us meet our goal. And when I say our, I mean me and the other backers who already believe in this project. Okay? Let's try to get this done this week. We got this. We could do it. Okay? So, with that said, everybody, let me know down below what you think. And again, if you like this, let me know and I'll do more of this stuff. And I will talk to you all later.